bit? Better? Thank you very much, Joanne, and thank you all so much for having me. I'm absolutely delighted to be here on behalf of Together for Yes. I am a member of the Executive Board, but I'm also very personally happy to be here as I am a local. I can assure you I'm not just a Dublin Liberal coming in here for the night. I'm from just the other side of Ballinamore, so I'm really pleased to be able to be here tonight. Thank you to the Leitrim group for their fantastic work on the ground over the past number of months and years, and for putting tonight together. It's a massive success as far as I'm concerned. So Together for Yes is the national civil society campaign to remove the 8th Amendment from the Constitution in the upcoming referendum on May 25th. Our objective is very simple. It is just that, it is to remove the 8th Amendment, but I'm going to take a few minutes of your time to talk about why we need to remove it and how we're going to do that. I'm aware I'm at the distinct disadvantage of coming after three other fantastic speakers, so I won't keep you terribly long. So the 8th Amendment was introduced into our Constitution in 1983 to prevent women from accessing abortion services. We all know that this has not worked. Between 1980 and 2016, almost 170,000 women and girls gave an Irish address when accessing abortion services in the UK. Every day, 9 women wake up, leave Ireland to travel abroad to access abortion care. 3 more order safe but illegal abortion pills online and take them at home without the support of their doctors. These are not just statistics. These are real people with their own complex set of circumstances. So not only has the 8th Amendment not served its intended purpose, it is actively harming women in Ireland. In 1983, I believe that many people voted for the 8th Amendment in good faith, because they were told it would protect women. In 2018, not one of us can say that the 8th Amendment is protecting women. The 8th Amendment means women in a crisis pregnancy situation cannot be cared for at home with the medical supervision of her doctor and the support of her family. The 8th Amendment means a woman or a couple who receive a devastating diagnosis of a fatal fetal anomaly must leave their home and their medical team and travel abroad to terminate a pregnancy. The 8th Amendment prevents doctors from making decisions that are in the best medical interest of their patients. The 8th Amendment forces a woman who becomes pregnant as a result of rape to travel abroad to access abortion care. The 8th Amendment means that at least 21 women travelled from Leitrim to the UK in 2016 to access abortion services they should have received here. Currently, if a pregnant woman needs to end her pregnancy, she must do this without the support of her own doctor by travelling abroad at a high personal cost. As a result, we see a growing number of women order abortion pills online. This access is completely unregulated and often takes place in secrecy and without medical supervision due to the risk of criminalisation for the women using them. Simply put, for those who are unable to travel, whether that be due to money, passport, childcare, domestic abuse, time off work, or a variety of other reasons, they must order safe but illegal pills online and take them at home. They are then unable to seek any necessary medical aftercare due to the risk of facing 14 days imprisonment under our current law. The legislation proposed by the government will allow a woman to access abortion care up to 12 weeks. This will allow for the provision of compassionate, non-judgmental care for women and girls who are pregnant as a result of rape. Requiring someone who is pregnant as a result of rape and already in the most difficult of circumstances to disclose or somehow justify their decision in order to access abortion care is neither possible nor compassionate. The 12 weeks protected period will also allow doctors here in Ireland to care for the women and girls who are already accessing abortion pills illegally online and those forced to travel abroad for abortion services. 12 weeks is also a minimum time frame to allow the time to consider their options and make the right decision for them. Ask yourself, how many weeks along? We understand that for many this referendum is difficult and complex, but we know that life is complex. It is not black and white, and it does not always go to plan. It is time for us as a society to acknowledge the complexities and face the fact that abortion is a reality in Ireland. Women and girls in Ireland have abortions every single day in unregulated and unsupported circumstances. They need proper care and support. They need access to healthcare here at home, safely and legally. They are real people facing a diverse range of circumstances, and they cannot be reduced to statistics or slogans on posters. It's time for Ireland to become a little more honest. It's about time we kept a few less secrets. We are all aware of our dark history. Many of you in the room will have lived through it. But now we have an opportunity to truly turn our back on the legacy of shame and secrecy. And the way that we do that is through conversation. Let's talk about this. It is a huge issue in Ireland, but for many, until they experience it in a direct way, they do not think about the complexities involved. Before becoming involved in this campaign myself, I had no idea how many women I knew who had had an abortion. I can guarantee you that the same is true for every one of you here. They are your daughters, your mothers, your sisters, your friends, your colleagues. They are brave women who stand up and share their personal tragedy, and they are those who may never tell another soul. We know that people in Ireland are caring and compassionate. Now we have the chance to show compassion to people in tough circumstances. A woman in a crisis pregnancy, families who've received a fatal fetal diagnosis, someone who has been a victim of rape, or the woman down the road with a story that she has never shared. If we remove the 8th Amendment, we can create a more compassionate and supportive Ireland that allows women's stories and voices to be heard. An Ireland that allows doctors to practice in the best interest of their patients. An Ireland that supports women's private and personal decisions. This campaign is about all of us coming together for a single goal: to remove the 8th Amendment. It is about working together in the best interests of that goal, because securing that yes vote involves every single one of you. Having the honest conversations, canvassing door to door, organising an event, or donating to the campaign. Yesterday, we raised more than €250,000 in less than 24 hours. I think the figure is currently at 370,000. And we couldn't do it without people like you. It is people all over the country making small donations of whatever that they can give, showing their support for this campaign. That is how we're going to win this, with everyone playing their part in whatever way that they can, by chipping in, having conversations with their friends and their families, on the doorsteps and in our communities. All of us together for yes.